So this is my idea for a faster Master Sword percent, which is basically leaving the Demon Dragon fight and zuggling the Master Sword to bring it to another file. This has to be done on 1.0 or else you wouldn't permanently have the Master Sword, as the game will take it from you whenever you load. This is a rough draft, so anything can be changed to make it faster, but I wanted to show you the blueprint. I'm not as much of a runner, so I don't always know the best movement in every situation. In the video, I'm going to be taking an easier route, but I'll try to explain faster options when I can. There's a few things we need to grab, and you can grab them on GSI or off of GSI. Some things you'll have to get off GSI. Most of the things you can get on it, though. You'll need 2 small Zonai charges, bombs, 2 metal shields, a bundle of wood, steering sticks, rockets, a fan or some liftable Zonai device, not a rocket though, and potentially hoverstones, but that might be optional if you can control your overload well enough. We have 2 locations that we have to visit before we go to Army. We need to complete the skydiving challenge for the first time, and then we need to get this light route. The light route is important because we will need something to teleport to in the middle of all this. Then we can fight Ganondorf and make it to the Demon Dragon fight. Now this is where I've chosen to set up, but you might be able to set up prior to this, but I'll explain how we're going to get out. We need to have both a wood-fused metal shield and a bomb-fused metal shield. We need to zuggle the wood metal shield on our arm, and I also zuggle a few sticks in my hand because we need to create a fire. Now, to set them on fire, I throw a bomb at the ground, but you might be able to do something else. But they definitely need to be on fire while you are overloaded, and you need to be overloaded to the point that when you equip a shield, it falls. Once overloaded, you can jump down and clip through Zelda. Sometimes you can get too far from the weapons that drop due to the overload, which will remove the overload. So I switched to keep them close. We want to clip through Zelda with some height to spare, so somewhere between 17 and 1800, that's about as low as I would go. After you clip through Zelda, you'll see Link change poses a few times. We need to wait until he enters this pose. Then you'll want to change to the bomb shield, making sure that it drops due to overload. It'll fly up in the sky, but objects usually go a lot faster than Link, so it'll fall back down and hit the fire, and then it'll explode, which will knock you out of the soft lock. Now you have SDC'd Zelda, or ZDC'd Zelda DC clip. Either way, she thinks you're still riding her, so she's going to leave you alone. This also removes the cutscene of her grabbing you if you're too far away. We're still in a box that won't let us leave, so the ground is like a trampoline, and this is where we need the steering stick to clip through. You can either overload clip or SDC. You'll have to wait until you're below 650 to get out of the clip, or the wind box will push you back up. We also can't go too low or we're going to get called back to Zelda and probably soft locked. Here I used another hoverstone to set up a pocket rocket, and I'm using a paraglider, but you could easily do this pocket rocket on a wing without a paraglider. You can either bullet time an infinite height to drop a wing and land on the wing, then set up pocket rocket, or if you have quick drop smuggle active, you can bullet time, jump attack, drop wing, bullet time, jump attack, bullet time, glide to the wing, then set up pocket rocket. After setting up pocket rocket, you need to head to the skydive challenge. Again, I'm using the paraglider, but if you space out the pocket rockets, you'll be fine. Just don't hit the underside of the air wall too much or it'll slow you down. After a little bit, you'll be free to get higher and start the challenge. Be careful dropping wings too close to the battle because there's a constant wind force pushing back against you and it'll probably make the wing go wild. Once you get there, you'll start the challenge. Once you start the challenge, you just need to hit one of the outer walls as soon as possible so that he pulls you back for going too far. And then when he pulls you back, you can just select not try again. Afterwards, the game will attempt a panic blood moon, so you quickly need to go to your map and then teleport to the light route. Because we've teleported and caused a load, Zelda's going to try to come get us again. There's some pretty difficult ways to avoid her, and a lot of times she still gets you anyways, and failure means you need to warp back to the light route and try again. So to get her off our tail for now, we need to overload clip through her again. Getting close to this wall is preferred, but anywhere is fine. Once you start the clip, you're just going to fall all the way to Army and void out. It'll spawn you back where you were, and she'll leave you alone. Now we need to clip again. and head over here to these frost likes and clip to get in. We'll have to kill the frost keys. Now it's time for the Master Sword Zuggle. You need to fuse and tingle a liftable object, drop the shield, and attach a bomb to it. Hold your hand the shield over to the like. Make sure you have the Master Sword equipped. Lift the object and put your back against a wall. You'll need to do some pause buffers while he eats the shield until you pause on a frame when the explosion goes off. Once you see the explosion, you'll need to change weapons, pause buffer again, drop the weapon that you equip, and then exit the menu. Once Link is uncoiled, you should see the Master Sword on his back, but the game will think you have another weapon. Now, map Zuggle that weapon, and load the save that has full weapons. You need to run to a chest and open it. I figured this one's the easiest. Once you open it, you need to drop the weapon you have equipped. You'll see the Master Sword on the ground. You need to drop another weapon before you pick up the Master Sword. But once you do, you'll normally get the same dialogue box that you do when you get the Master Sword for the first time. I already have it, so I didn't get it. And yeah, that's it.